Today's Cosplay Con Talk episode is sponsored by Moco Queen Color Contacts. Don't forget to use my code Wayne for 10% off at checkout at mocoqueen.com. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. How's it good, everyone? Wayne the Known here, and welcome back to another episode of Cosplay Con Talk, where we basically discuss everything pertaining to the cosplay community and conventions. I am once again joined by returning guest Ultimate Phantom, and in the new segment, Get to Know That Cosplayer Revisited, where we basically get an update on their cosplay and convention experience, and basically hear all the new stuff they've done in the past since they've been on here. Again, Elsa, welcome back to Get to Know That Cosplayer.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back.
And I see you've dyed your hair red this time.
Yes, I've missed having dyed hair.
And for those who don't know, when I had you on, I was still doing the Discord interviews with no video.
Yeah, that is true.
It's been 3 years since you've been on.
It's been
Almost 3 years.
sharper than that.
It's been almost 3 years because you came on around 2021.
Yeah, goodness, time flies.
So how's your cosplay and convention journey been since you've last been on? I know we've had you on here and there um for the other panels, but like just as you as a cosplayer and your convention experience, how's that been so far?
It's been going very well, and I've mostly improved in all of my cosplays, I want to say, from not like learning more styling wigs, as well as making more friends in community, and also my bragging rights till next Con that
Oh,
I
that's
won
right.
yeah,
Oh, if
the
you want to
18
show
plus,
that, if you want to show that up real closer. Yeah,
all
the
right.
18 plus lip sync battle. I saw a video of that on I think you show a video of that. Someone will show the video of that on Instagram, I think.
I posted on Instagram, TikTok, like all over the place. But yes, I won my first lip sync battle at Con, and it's the first one. So I have bragging rights till someone dethrones me.
Gotta stay in that high horse while you can.
Right. And what else? I guess I just been trying to go into more cons this year. And the last years, I've it's been a weird journey with having outside life and then having cosplay.
But I imagine it's still the same as it was when you first, like when you first started it, or has it changed since then?
Like I mentioned, my wigs have drastically improved from like, oh, it's over crimped to like it's crimped enough that you can't see the crimp marks and it still holds its place. As well as like I named myself the detangling queen because with long wigs, they really get tangled or they're just really easy to brush out without having hours of brushing it.
So I take it doesn't take as long to do your wigs as it did before then?
It's more like actually, I have a commission right here. I don't think they'll mind. It's
No.
basically like
Oh, that's a really cool wig. What's the character's name for the wig?
I don't know. It's from Genshin.
Oh, well, I don't know that. Oh, okay, okay.
Same. I don't know much, but my partner has been sending me photos like, "Hey, who's this? I forgot." But that's what I mean. Like I've kind of like made it very well to the point it doesn't get tangled. And as you can see, most cosplayers would understand these combs never go through the fine inch.
Hmm.
And yeah,
Well, it seems like you've definitely come a very long way, and then I can tell you've been enjoying it so far. And that, again, you now was this the first contest you ever won? Was the lip sync?
actually, no. My first contest was a cosplay contest at a tattoo shop. So I technically won that. And unfortunately, the tattoo artist moved before I could ever get a new tattoo with them.
Well, that's a bummer.
Right. But I mean, I still have bragging rights for that.
So what cons have you got? What what kind of? Give me a minute. Give me. So okay. So it's like the
It's
second one
okay.
I've done. So it's like I'm just like. Um. So imagine like the questions we asked, are they still the same answer? Like, advice for first time con goers and cosplayers and everything? Is that advice still the same? I can't remember if it's still the same or not.
It probably has changed a lot. Oh, also before I move on, I also actually got to teach kids at some school to like what's cosplay, like how can you begin cosplay, intermediate levels of cosplay, etc. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Nice. I think you were talking about that on your Instagram or something.
Yeah, I did. I uploaded photos, but I had to black out the faces because that's what they
Oh,
asked.
oh yeah, no, that makes sense. What was that? What was that like teaching, the younger the newbie cosplayers?
It was frustrating, I will admit, because they're still younger an audience. So it was like, asking weird questions. Like, what was the one question that stuck the most? Like, hmm, does it hurt when you have to change your hair? I'm like, but and also because they don't have that as much patience as a more cosplayer friends or beginner cosplayers will have. But I'm glad I made a small impact. And they're like, I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to do that. And one of them even asked me because I used to teach crafts with them, like mini props. Are we gonna make Zenitsu's coat? I'm like, I don't have the skill level for that.
Oh, the Netsus. I mean, it sounds like you had a good time though teaching, the next generation of cosplayers about cosplay because you really don't see that, honestly.
Right. And I'm very grateful for that experience because I wasn't around when someone taught me about cosplay. I had to like look all over the internet.
But again, it seems like you learned it all, and I'm sure you learned some stuff yourself when you were teaching the kids.
Yeah,
Excuse
I
me.
did learn a whole new level of patience.
So, a question I forgot to ask Bob, because now that I'm thinking about it, to re-ask, what kind of like new advice would you want to give for first time con goers and cosplayers when they wanted to go to their first convention?
For your first convention, remember, cosplay is not a contest unless you actually enter a cosplay competition. I think it's also so important that other cosplayers hear this because lately, as what I've experienced and our cosplayers been experienced, like everybody's so judgmental about like your cosplays. But here's the thing, it's not something that we should compare each other for. So don't let that be in your way. Also, a huge one, I will say, consent is not cosplaying. I'm putting my foot down because no, just no. And if you ever like are trouble, please go find a staff member if that happens because they're trained to handle this. So don't be scared to speak up and just have fun with cosplay because cosplay is not meant to be a competition. Cosplay is not meant to be like something that you have to be put down for. It's about your art and expressing how much you love this creation of it. Yes, I will admit that I have cringy photos, but I still love them because they're part of me that I grew from. And just be happy with your cosplays. Make sure you have a good, positive surrounding of cosplayers, friends that you have. That will boost your what's it called? Your stamina up, and make sure you like want to cosplay even more. So don't be afraid to put your happiness before anyone else's in cosplay.
All
Is
right.
my best.
That's some pretty sound advice,
Yeah,
honestly. Let's see here. Do you still budget yourself when you go to conventions?
I still do budget myself as much as I want to spend everything in Artist Alley or with the voice actors. Budgeting is always important because all my friends were like broke by this first day. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry to call them out, but me on the last day, happily spending my money like and having a bit extra for dinner was pretty nice, rewarding.
I mean, I feel like saving money is a good thing. Like you don't want to spend it on the first day because if you spend it on the first day, then like, well, shit, I don't have any money to like for food or this or
Right.
and especially I'm sure that goes with especially people who are new. I mean, yeah, I get it. You want to support your favorite artist. You want to get an autograph from your favorite voice actor. But I feel like with like through like over time, like through the years, there are like if you can't get their autograph, you can always like get their autograph on oh God, what's the name of that one website?
I think I know which website you're talking about because
Cameo. You can get like Cameo, or like you can go on their Etsy or their shop or their links if like you can, like you said, you can. I'm sure you've asked a few
Yeah.
times if you can't get a autograph or something. They have like a website you can go to.
Or it never hurts to go up and just say hello, talk to them, and then leave. Because I have done that, and they're always so kind and like they're like, yes, it's okay, or no, thank you, not now.
Let's see here. Just get the convention part wrapped up real quick. Um do you also still make sure you have enough budget for food as well? Because I know food is important. Energy drinks, as we always say, energy drinks do
Mm-hmm.
not count as food.
No,
I
they
will
don't.
always say that.
I kind of over budget. Like during the beginning of like con months, this is what I've been doing: is I've been buying like big bulks at Costco or going to the Mexican store and getting like pan, which is Mexican bread, and have those as an option in the hotel room. Or this is what my friend did, which was a genius idea. They just shoved a whole bunch of granola bars and mini snacks in their backpack, so we would have to eat.
I mean that's like a clever way, in my opinion.
It is, and
Um,
also water bottles.
oh no, I wholeheartedly agree on that. Let's see here. I think that's it in a quick little recap for conventions. Um, since then, what have been some of your favorite conventions that you've gone to since then?
Since I've actually been to a couple of new ones. Cove Con in the Washington Square, not Washington Square, Vancouver Mall was very fun. Not to because I'm very biased when it comes to animals, but they had like a tiny petting zoo with snakes.
Oh,
So I'm like, that was really awesome. And also because it's a great option if you don't have enough money to go, you can still walk around, participate. It pretty much was free to walk around, be in cosplay, and have fun. Obviously Con this year, last year I mean,
oh yeah, 2023, yeah.
and I've like I said, I've been finding like there's new tiny cons happening all around. So I really hope there is more to like go and partake and what's the word? Just discover and have fun with friends. Oh, another one of my favorites was a spook of SummerCon. It's basically a Halloween con, which was amazing. And if my friend didn't tell me about it, I would have probably have gone and missed out on all the horror stuff as well as the little show they did.
I have never heard of that before.
Yeah, it's a 2 day con. It was taken up at the convention center, but at the same time, it was during Wasabi Con. So yeah,
Nice. Any cons you plan on going to this year or next year?
I do hope to go if we find another person with my friend to go to Anime Impulse. There's so many voice actors I want to meet.
I've heard nothing but good things about AI.
What?
I've heard good things about Anime Impulse.
Okay. I'm like,
Well,
not,
AI, not that. For those,
not
I'm just saying. I meant for Anime Impulse because sometimes I don't like saying the full words. I don't condone AI on here. We don't condone
me
AI on
neither.
here.
So
The only AI I condone are robots.
right now that we got out that out of the way, I do want to. I'm obviously planning Con. I'm being peer pressured to go to Wasabi, and then I'm going to this new con. I think it's called. Let me quickly look at my DMs because my friend just sent me it this earlier in Portland. Where are you? Uh, a Kisuu Con.
Kisuu Con. Yeah, yeah, I remember talking to one of the people at Komori Con about it, and yeah, it's gonna be a winter con in December
Yeah, I've heard.
at the Holiday Inn, I think.
Oh, I thought it was at the convention center. That's okay. But yeah, I'm excited to see about that con and see what's going. And yeah, and then probably going to Cove Con again because again that was so much fun last year.
Yeah, Kisuu Con. I'm actually looking up right now. West Coast newest anime convention, December 20 to the 22nd. All I have to tell people is drive safe.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be, where are you gonna be at? trying to. Oh, here we go. Okay. Well, I'll put a link in their bio below. I don't know where this is going to be at, but it's an anime convention, and it looked interesting.
Yeah, even the person who was handling it was like giving the cards out in cosplay chest of last year
Yeah, I
and telling,
remember. Yeah, sorry.
no, it's okay.
But it sounds like you're excited.
I am.
Got
And
any
oh,
cosplays for that? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
the interruptingness is so rude. Just kidding, just kidding. I
Uh,
do it all the time. I do have a couple of cosplays lined up. I'm actually doing Darling in the Franxx Zero, and then I'm doing a Panty and Stocking, both cosplays, debating if I should do their angel form or the regular normal clothes. On top of that, I'm getting a Hatsune Miku cop cosplay. And what else? There's just so many planned this year. I can't name them on top of my head.
and you said who was the other one? Who from Darling and the Franks?
Zero, the
It
pink
is.
hair.
I've never seen that.
Oh, that's valid. So don't worry.
Basically your future cosplays for later this year is Painting, Stalking, Hatsune Miku, and Zero from Darling. Nice. I get, and that's for later in the year, or is that for?
Later.
Oh, nice.
And as well, I'm doing obviously because it's the whole raid, the Has-Been Hotel,
Well, I mean that with the recent, um, season one on Netflix. I can't wait for season two.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. I know.
Yeah,
Me and my partner, me and him were. He got me into watching it, and it's a great show, honestly.
it
Um,
is very well done.
who
I'm
are you?
doing. Oh, sorry.
No, I was about to ask who are you doing?
I'm doing Rosie Mimsy. I know she's hated on, but I just love her. She's just the cutest. And also I'm gonna do Nifty, maybe Charlie, and Alistair. Well, specifically non-Alistair because that is such a vibe.
So Mimsy, Nifty, and Alistair.
Rosie too.
Oh, yeah, I have Rosie, Nifty, and
Okay.
Alistair. Nice.
Yes.
Well, that should be fun. I guess now the cosplays. Have you learned any new cosplay skills aside from the wig thing?
I've gotten improved with makeup. I've also started learning now how to cry when putting in contacts. Thanks to
Nice.
that one contact, the one I was on, I learned so much useful tips. So I'm pretty happy about that. And starting to learn how to apply other people's makeup as well for cosplay events and some photography on the way.
Ooh, fancy. You're gonna be doing some cosplay photography then too, huh?
I will mostly for my partner, so
Nice. Very nice. What's been like your favorite thing that you've learned so far since you first came on here back in 2021?
my favorite thing that I've learned so far is to make like great impacting friends, and I can't stop saying that because I'm so grateful for the friends that from my last met to now who's been like hyping me up, also like giving me their tricks to learn like, hey, this is how you do that if you're wondering, or like randomly at 2 in the morning, like, hey, how do you crimp a wig? And they've been like, honestly, I can't say this enough, making healthy cosplay friends.
No, that's honestly important with how cosplay is and everything. It's definitely like you're seeing a lot more people get into it. You're seeing a lot of
Mm-hmm.
like, especially younger kids get into it, which which is a question I've been asking recently, and you can put your 2 cents on this. What are your thoughts? And this is no disrespect at all to anyone, I promise. This is a two-part question. What are your thoughts on when someone younger wants to cosplay a character from a TV show or anime that is like 18 plus or 16 plus?
So my 2 cents is if it's like 18 plus, for this is my hot take. Minors or children shouldn't be cosplaying Angel Dust because with his character, it's basically it's all very very
He's a corn star, basically.
yeah. As much as I like love the scene of creativity, adults also need their safe space. Like also want to like cosplay from this and just interact with adults. and also like going in a cosplay space and just having a minor there saying, "Oh, I like that too. I like the part when XYZ." Imagine that's inappropriate to an
Like,
adult
how
saying,
do you know that's a thing, little
"Right."
one? Hmm.
So that's like my 2 cents. Like if it's 16 plus, then yes. If it's 18 plus, no. I understand it. It's a good show. I understand kids will break the rules, but at the same time, we do need our safe space
Hmm.
for adults. I will admit.
Like, I know like the guidelines of cosplay have changed. Like, I mean, personally, I just me in general, I would never cosplay anything from an 18 plus show in that sense. It's just not me. And I know everyone has, even adults like have their like their standards when it comes to like cosplaying characters. Like, yeah, I'll cosplay that character, but I'm not gonna. It's just, you know, it's I'm not. I don't like. It's not their thing, you know. Which I totally respect, and I'm sure you can agree with this. When you're going to a convention, no matter who or what you're cosplaying as, you gotta be mindful of the people that are around you.
That is true. I will agree on that. And then also, it's, and again, another safety thing, which unfortunately we do have some bad adults who are like liking all of that, the big P word.
Hmm.
And having a minor go up to them could honestly be a bad thing. Honest, like, I can't tell you actually firsthand seeing this, and from an ex person I know who, like, how do I say this without like being like, getting your channel canceled? Basically, just decided to find this 11-year-old and decide like, oh, I'm gonna, because they know this, I should tell them all of this, and then tell them things about my personal life that I've done.
No, 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 no. That is not. No, I
So
don't.
like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like the most vague as
Oh,
possible.
no, no, no. I like no. I'm not. I know. It's just.
No,
I don't. I agree. Like you're at a convention. You're an adult. You know.
right?
You're supposed to have that thing called, and I'm using my one F word, common fucking sense. It's my one F word. The others get bleeped out.
Yes, that's the one F word that we can be down to, like, say to that conversation. And honestly, the amount of times that, like, it's sad to see this, honestly. And ever since they started talking about that, they brought this child into our conversations, which we try to get away, and it's just horrible. And I'm very glad at the end of the day, I cut them off. They're no longer in my life, but they're still causing problems, which also sucks too.
No,
I'm
I
surprised. Sorry.
no. You're completely valid on that.
Yeah. So that's my 2 cents on it. So I know I may get hate from it, but at the same time, it's more of a safety issue that is currently going on that I don't want anyone else to feel in that position to, like, you know. Sorry, I have roommates as well. They're playing Fortnite,
Oh no.
so that kind of
It,
made me chuckle. I'm not chuckling at the situation. I'm chuckling at my
speaking.
roommate.
No, you're fine. Um. So let's see. We talked about that. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about that. Oh yeah, since you were in one, I kind of want to bring take from another episode I did. So you won your first cosplay, you won your first lip sync contest.
Yeah.
Advice for someone who wants to do a lip sync contest, and advice you want to give to someone who either may lose their first lip sync or wins their first lip sync.
So my hot 2 cents of doing a lip sync battle, just have fun with it. Yeah, like honestly, I will admit, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what my whole routine. So if you see my video circling around, that's me winging it, wondering what if I'm gonna be okay. And that happens, and it's okay. Sometimes failure leads to success. One thing I also learned from many, because I watch RuPaul Drag Race, right? So they also spill their tips on how to be a good assassin, lip sync assassin. That's what we call legendaries. Is honestly also trying to mouth the words while you sing. Practice makes permanent. I don't like to use perfect because nobody's perfect.
Mm-mm.
On top of that, TikTok also helps. I love learning their dances and like learning other people's experiences. So get as much information as you can and just do it and have fun with it. So one thing I will say about first timers, go ahead and scream. I was so nervous. Like we had this stretching circle, right? And I'm
Hmm.
like, can we scream? Nobody was like, judging me, and they're like, yeah, let's scream. It's gonna feel great, and we all did. So don't let the nerves get to you because it will play with you and it will go on and go on. So just let it all out before the performance or do your little routine. I like again for me it's just screaming and then trying to do my best.
And the
And
best
don't be
thing, oh,
oh
sorry.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, you were
No.
saying
You're the host. Go ahead.
I was looking at the video that you were in the lip sync one.
If you fall on stage, don't like, which I've done, which he's looking at right now. Pick yourself up and make it look like it was part of it because it helps in the end to like make it all seamless. I even told this to one of the contestants, I mean judges, not contestants, Rock and Sakura, when I got their autograph. I'm like, hey, I remember seeing Pheromone slip and fall hard, and you could see on her face that that wasn't planned, and it honestly made the routine very very hard to watch at the end.
Yeah, I just saw the video where it's like you were presented the award. They did Rock of Soccer present you with the award?
Yes.
Oh, that is and honestly Rock of Soccer, she's a great person. And having the chance to talk to her at con was like the best thing, was like the coolest thing ever. And the fact that an icon such as them like presenting you the award, I'm sure that was unexpected, especially for someone you're such as yourself, who's, if I'm not mistaken, is into drag as well. Because I know
Yes,
you're I know you're trying to get into like being a drag king, if I'm not mistaken.
that is correct. I do want to become a king, not queen, because I'm already a queen.
You're already a queen.
But yeah, it's again, I'm very happy that I had an opportunity to win and also have Rock and Sakura present me the award. You can actually hear in the video when if you watch it that like how shocked I was. Like it's me. My boyfriend even knew at that one clip. I think you can insert it here. If not, that's okay. It's um it's only two letters in the English dictionary. Like I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, whoever wins wins.
Hmm.
And talking about that, I think the best way everybody handled a loss is that they supported the winner because many people were like, "You're so awesome! Like your performance was too." It's just hype each other up, no matter what. If you consider yourself a loser, those thoughts will come to you. But everyone, what's it called, will come together and make you feel like you still did an amazing job. Go for it, because nobody wants to be on the sore side saying it was uncalled for or whatever. Just
Oh
try to
no.
make it, huh?
Oh, I 100% agree.
Yeah, just honestly hype everybody up because again, everybody was amazing. Like I thought I wasn't gonna win. I thought I was gonna lose to someone else. I'm not. I'm also gonna be genuine about that. It's like, oh, you guys did so much better. It's like, it's honestly still feels so real that I actually won something and took a shot on stage.
Well, I was sure it was a great feeling though.
It was a great feeling, and it was even better to actually tell people like they did an amazing job, and I can't wait to compete with them next year. Because you know why? Even though this people lost, they're going to put more effort in it and have more fire to decide to win and take over my spot of the
Oh
lip sync.
yeah. Oh no,
I'm sorry.
then
No, my bragging rights are just like you got to pull it out there.
no, no, I get it. It's the first time, but you also know that even if you were to lose, you would still be for happy whoever wins.
Right, and I'm again, even if I lost, I'm very honored that I lost to people who are like you got like very more well put together.
And
And
there's nothing wrong
oops,
with
sorry.
that. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. If you lose, you lose. It's life happens. That means it gives you a little spark to go on and do better.
No, I 100% agree. And what was, I think I actually have the picture of the thing. Who were you cosplaying as in that in the lip sync?
I was cosplaying Rel Sutcliffe. I took inspiration from a couple of fan arts of his from the original design book and decided to go with it. Unfortunately, I did run out of time. to do a couple alterations. I even forgot the glasses and
No,
everything.
you need the glasses.
I know. But I guess everybody just understood that. And they're like, okay, yeah, we can just go with it. They're wearing contacts.
Well, again, it looks like you had a lot of fun, and I think that's what really matters. You're having fun, you're up on stage, you don't care what's going on, you're just in the moment.
I was living in the moment, and I get, and I hope whoever wins next year gets to feel that moment of they're doing so well and they deserve that win. I may be a bragging queen, but I'm a humble queen.
Hey, a humble queen's better than a non-humble queen.
Right.
Um, let's see here. I guess, what were some of your favorite cosplays after 2021? Like basically from 2020, like later 2021, 2022, and 2023. What were some of your favorites, if you can remember?
My favorites is Junko Adashima because if you can see how much her cosplay alone can show you the evolution of how much I grew from, oh, excuse me, making wigs, make them better. Hers wig was like the first one that I'm truly happy how it came out. I'm looking over here because my cosplays are right over here, so I'm peeking. Eric Slingby because that's the one drag king cosplay that I'm so happy came out very
Wait,
well.
who?
Eric Slingby. Do you need a photo?
Yes, please. Eric who? What's the name?
Eric Eric Slingby from Black Butler. He is from the musical actually.
Eric, Eric Sling B?
Yep.
Sling B. Oh, I forgot they did a musical a few years back.
They still do it.
But I remember when they first announced it. You know, he doesn't have like an official like anime.
Here.
He may be with Black Butler with the new season of Black Butler coming out soon. We may get to see him in anime form.
No. I re- spoiler no because again it's I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing. I read it's basically based off the manga from after the current seasons.
Oh, so it takes literally direct after after Black Butler 2 with the whole Alois little blonde shit, as I call him. You know
No,
what?
you're so far behind. I'm sorry, I should be laughing at that, but we already have
No,
season three, Book of Circus, and we just did the uh Book of
of Mur.
Campania or Atlantic.
Okay, that wasn't there one called Book of Murder?
Oh yeah, and that one. You're
Yeah,
right. I forgot about
I've only watched, you know, Ciel in Wonderland, the Hamlet one. Um,
that.
I haven't seen Book of Murder, Book of Atlantic. I haven't watched seen Book of Atlantic, and then I know season 3 is where he goes to, for us to throw the trailer, so he goes to that all boys prep
That's
school.
four.
Huh?
Season four is all boys school. Season three, Book of Circus.
Yeah. I know it's called like what, Black Butler 3
No,
technically.
it's
Oh,
Book of Circus.
because I know Book of Circus takes place before 2.
Actually, no. Honestly, the anime because not it's just out of order. It sucks. I will admit, but yeah, it's technically after that.
Wait, no, it takes place during. No,
After
it takes place. Bef it's just so much.
you know what?
God
Let's skip
damn
the whole
anime! Why are you
lore.
so confusing?
We're not on Game Theorist to do this.
No, 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 no. So Eric Slingby was your favorite. Junko Inoshima was your other favorite. Who were your other two favorites? Since then.
My first Vocaloid cosplay was Gumi, and it's like a what's that one? I can never pronounce it. It was based off a song from A Thousand Cherry Blossoms,
Mm.
and just her outfit alone was one of my main favorites from last year. Also Kazuichi Soda because I could either do him femme or masculine or his original form.
Wait, who?
Kazuichi Soda,
Kazu
Danganronpa as well.
Kazuichi. Is that the main character or is
Close mechanic. They start with M.
I've only ever seen I've only ever seen gameplay for the first one. I've yet to watch the anime.
The anime is basically the first gameplay.
Okay. Kazuichi Gumi. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right.
Oh, perfect.
Nice. Uh, okay. We're here to talk about your future cosplays. We're
Yep.
moving right along here. Now on to my favorite questions. Have you had any recent cosplay mishaps since then?
Girl Sutcliffe. Literally the night before, like so day zero, we found out my ribbon, like the bottom half of the cosplay ribbon was missing. So literally around like midnight, we had to walk all the way up to Safeway to get some Christmas ribbon to fix that. And then like having it breaking multiple times, we did find a good spot where it's secured. Obviously, you can't see it because it's so well blended in the red. What else? Dazai, who I did as well for KomoriCon, I kind of
Who?
Dazai from
Uh,
Bunko Stray Dogs, thumb version.
um, yeah.
It's okay, it's okay.
I'm not familiar with a lot of it. I'm more old school, if I'm gonna be honest.
No worries. So basically, I kind of broke his bolo tie.
No.
Gotta not tell my boyfriend about that because it's his cosplay that he gave it to me. So I'm like, I gotta hide that as long as possible.
Well, they're maybe watching this, so the secret's out.
Oh, sorry. And then, I guess, oof, okay. I went to see Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie, so I
Hmm.
had contacts in, right?
Hmm.
During the movie, the contacts actually started coming out of my eye.
Oh, you didn't have weighted lenses. You just had your typical.
It's my typical, like, one. So, during this one whole scene that's emotional, you guys know, I'm like feeling something. I'm like, what is it? And I look down. Oh, my
Like,
contacts.
why does my one eye feel weird? Oh, so forbidden is I can't remember their name. I'm so sorry. As they said, the forbidden potato chip.
The 15 potato chip, yes. So goodbye to those contacts.
Hmm. That's
So
never
those
fun.
those are my favorite mishaps because they also make good memories and something to laugh about.
Um, any new convention horror story slash weird moments that at a con that just made you go like, did that actually happen to? Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go this way.
So I used to be friends with this big cosplayer, right? And this is during a convention, right? And all I hear is, "You're not talking to me anymore." No, my Instagram was glitching so badly I lost followers. And yeah, no hi, no nothing, just that. So that was like horrible because I freaked out a lot because I don't like being yelled at public. I don't know who else likes that, but I don't. I'm like, no, thank you.
Mm.
What else? I guess also running into, don't do this, kids, running in heels. I so I almost I almost collapsed on my boyfriend because we were doing Hal and Sophie and I actually got to meet Bob in person. So that was awesome. But at the same time, I still, because my boyfriend had this little Calcifer plushie, I took it away and ran. But at this point, we almost stopped and I almost landed on him. You can
Oh,
imagine the how horrible it would have been. But I laugh about it now because it's funny.
your poor partner. That's never
Don't worry, he
fun.
gets me back.
I imagine he does.
Yeah. And I guess the one thing that was unexpected that I actually told you was I was engaged. And then that engagement was broken off. Like, honestly, a week later, I was on your podcast.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. Life happens.
Speaking of you and your partner, what's been your favorite couples cosplay that you two have done?
We've done Howl and Sophie, but my favorite is Hawks and da- um I was about to say Dazai, Davi, because we had an awesome photo shoot, right? With my you've also I forgot the pronouns. You also got to do an interview with them, Castography.
Oh, Castography. Yeah. Yeah. Done an interview with Cat. Did great person. Did.
Yeah, awesome. And I really enjoyed them. Like they're also the one who did my Eric commission
Yeah.
for the wig.
Cast Creations.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Kaz, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to him and them. I keep forgetting her pronouns. I apologize. Honestly, like that whole what do you say? That whole just photo shoot was all gremlin chaos. And I guess that's like honestly brought out. We even did a planking pose. It's still one of my favorite photos to this day. I'm like, let's bring back Crash from
Oh,
2014.
good God.
But yeah, it was fun running around. And then, like, there was this one moment that I really liked that my partner was concerned. So basically, you know how Komori-con has the phones, right?
Hmm?
So I used that phone as a prop and basically made myself look like I was being yelled at as Hawks from the higher ups. What else is my favorite? We also did a Grell and Ronald for the 18 plus lip sync battle.
Nice.
So rest in peace to my wig, though. He squished it.
Oh.
Another commission from Kaz. He saw the photo of him squishing it in his arms. I'm like, ow.
Um, oh yeah, I wanted to ask, how many inches were those heels of yours in your Grail lip sync outfit?
I want to say at least a good 4 or 5 inches.
Oh, and I imagine you recommend whether it's a male or female cosplaying in heels, I imagine you recommend they test them at home.
Yes, break into them because I this is also the mistake I did. I did
Mhm.
not break into them. Unlike some other comfortable old heels that I have that can like dance all night, jump and run in all night. Please break them in. From a fellow cosplayer who almost couldn't get to the hotel room at 1 in the morning, please break them in.
I mean, I don't know how cosplayers do, especially when though you see those cosplayers wearing those you know him from Powerpuff Girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how cosplayers, because I saw it at KimoriCon. I can't remember who they were cosplaying from, but I saw them wear those heels that look like him's
The
shoes from
tippy
Power.
toes, no, that I do not know. I
How the hell? Tell me your secrets.
Those are the only heels I know I'm gonna break my ankles in. The 9 inch ones, the really tall, like corn ones,
Mm-hmm.
a piece of cake. Those ones I can die in.
I think
So yeah, like just be careful on heels and make sure to bring a pair of shoes with it, an extra pair of shoes, so you're not stuck in them all day,
hmm.
or go barefoot.
Trying to see what the name of those shoes are.
I think they're ballerina shoes, like ballerina high heel shoes.
Oh wait, I think uh, there. I think this is what they're called. Cannot find. Oh yeah, there. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Here's yeah.
Yeah.
How? Oh, do you know? Oh yeah, here's what they look like. They're devious belt. Yeah, these are the like anyone watching this, please leave a comment on how you I may have to do a separate uh podcast about wearing like shoes in cosplay because I really want to know how people say this.
I
Uh,
agree.
ugh. um, favorite moments. What is your favorite recent favorite convention moment?
Well, I can't.
Aside from your winning cosplay, that you mentioned that more a couple. I'm not bashing you. We got to pick another one.
My
That's the rule on here.
fine, fine. Oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Me,
kidding.
no, I know. Meeting Michael J. Tatum with my best friend.
Ooh.
I'm like after I meet him, I'm like, bitch, this is a person I adored since I started anime.
Oh no.
And she was like, they don't look alike. I'm like, I know he doesn't, but his voice.
Oh no. His voice is iconic. He's a great person to talk to. Having
He
the
is.
and he also voices. He's also voiced one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters recently.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the voice of Sid Highwind in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which like that's it. It fits. It fits. He voiced Hammerlock in Borderlands, so you know it fits. I can't be mad.
And actually taking my best friend, my so backstory, my best friend did not like anime, did not like any of that till like a couple of years ago. So this year, like showing her like what I've loved and showing her like, oh, this is what happens, this is what goes on. Honestly, made me happy to even bond over more, and like just having her there, it was like awesome. I will admit the people next door did not like us laugh because we were laughing so loud at a dumb joke. I forgot what. And going to the Komori Con lounge and seeing Caleb Heights. I forgot the other person's name.
Oh, Caleb Hiles and Jonathan Young.
Yes, we
Ah,
got front row seats, and basically us singing. Like you can, I have videos from it. Like my voice was destroyed after Friday,
God,
and
those
trying to sing along was honestly so much fun.
those two are the greatest. I'm not gonna lie. You get those two in a room and it's just you're gonna be laughing your ass off.
We did honestly like they sang so many songs that we enjoyed, and they even did because obviously without my username they did Phantom of the Opera. So yes, I have their video as well, and you could hear how bad I was trying to scream and fangirl, and all I can hear is like these grudging sounds. Like,
Uh, by the way, if you get the chance, I highly recommend listening to their cover of Loser Baby from Has Been Hotel.
oh, definitely, I'll put it on my playlist.
It's hilarious. If you go on YouTube or Pandora, not sponsored by YouTube or Pandora, by the way, but if for those who are fans of Jonathan Young and Caleb Hyles and like Has Been Hotel, I really recommend listening to their song Loser Baby. Jonathan Young is Husker and Caleb Hyles is Angel Dust, which after meeting them in person is like that fits.
It does so well.
And it's not AI, like they're actually singing the song. So it's great. Um, let's see her. Oh yeah. What kind of impact has this had on you altogether since being on here back then?
The impact, like I'm very glad that actually at one point I honestly decided to give up cosplay, but then kind of like doing this interview and having my current partner, it's brought back the spark of I want to do better. I still want to have fun and just not burn out, because cosplay community, unfortunately, sad truth, it can be tough. It can be very judgmental.
Hmm.
So I'm very grateful after for the interview that I just want to do more, and also like do my best to help others, because there is no I in community. Wait, there is.
There is. There's no I in team.
That's the word. It does, and yeah, I'm glad to learn all the skills I'm learning, and I hope to learn more, as well as do my best and teach people like, hey, it's okay to like not have an accurate cosplay, or it's okay to go cosplay, like just get anything from your cosplay and put on a wig. As long as you're happy, having fun, and having good time, that all that matters in the end.
It's about the friends you make along the way, the true One Piece.
Yes, we love you,
Uh,
Oda.
any last minute advice you want to throw out there for those who are listening and are watching this?
Don't be afraid. Like if you're trying to like watching these videos and honestly trying to get into cosplay, this is the video that says just do it, have fun. Like
Mm.
put on that wig and just continue your growth. Don't let like some silly little, how's that audio go? Keep on going with your little silly dream. And don't be afraid to like, do your own thing. And just be proud with what you've done and grown.
I I can't argue with that. Honestly, it seems like in the past 2 years since you've been on, you've definitely learned a lot. You've definitely been doing a lot. You're doing things you probably never thought you'd ever do, which is a
Mhm.
good thing. And I think, what's life without taking a few risks, you know?
Right.
As long as you don't hurt yourself and they're not illegal.
Correct. Or making like
I don't condone committing crimes on here.
I don't condone anything that happened as a mistake during the past. If just don't, another word of advice, please don't do old trends like the Sharpie bath. Don't bring that back.
No, no, I'm gonna be doing a podcast eventually, talking about convention trends, like having people come on and give their thoughts about convention trends over the years, because there's a lot of convention trends that I just really question.
Yaoi paddles.
Circles and other things I'm not
Mhm.
going to say because that's for a different time, a different podcast. But I think that should do it again. Elsa, thank you for coming on here to share your to reshare and give us an update on your cosplay and convention experience. Always a pleasure having you on. Would you like to drop those links below? So people
Yes.
can find you on everywhere, Instagram, MySpace, Twitter, and
I have a to add from on. I have a YouTube channel, Ultimate Phantom. All the socials are the same, so just look up Ultimate Phantom, and I'm there.
nice. Well, again, thank you for coming on. And as always, I am Wayne the Unknown. Until next time, thank you for listening. And as always, thank you for watching.